Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Right, thank you so much guys, and this is the time where we are going to focus very much on what we are going to trade today. Right, in Forex Trading Plan 2022 February the 9th, we are going to plan out our planning on what kind of a currency that we are going to trade and making sure we are trading in line and within the structure. All right. Okay, so this will help us to focus very much. Okay. Hi, Hubert, Flora, Mika. Okay, I thought today you are flying somewhere. Okay, so well, thank you so much. Okay, hi, Riano. Hi, Alexandra and Phoebe, and also CK 你好 Fab and Marcus. Okay, all right. Bradley and hi Trinette, how are you? Right. 希望你在英国过得好啊，现在 OK. All right, so guys, I think it's about time. Okay, yep, we'll quickly jump into our planning today. All right, so hi Manwai 你好 Manwai 你好 All right, so hi Greg, nice to see you. Okay, so yes, yeah, today we are going into the English. Okay, so yep, let's go. Okay, yesterday I see quite a number of you getting your TP and leaving me a lot of private message. I think that's very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so hopefully today we are going to reset our mind. Yesterday profit is from yesterday. Today is a brand new start, so we are going to do it afresh. Okay, all right. So don't let the complacency take over. Okay, so we have to maintain our vigilance, and also okay, we must act carefully. All right. Okay, yesterday I was talking about Aussie Cat. Yes, Aussie Cat did sell a bit. All right, did sell a bit, but not breaking through the support, so I cannot sell at all. Okay, so I'm actually planning to sell at any of the resistant area like this over here. Yes, it did, but build up a higher support. Okay, this is what I meant by building up a higher support, and it continue to build a higher support, continue to build a higher support towards the resistant area, and well, that's a sign of buying. All right. Okay. Yes, sawadee krab. Thank you very much for coming in. All right, so okay, so over here, let's see. Okay, Aussie Cat today. All right, so it hits on the support, and I'm looking at the retesting if it breaks the support, but it doesn't. It doesn't break the support at all, and it still continue the building the new support at the support area. Okay, so along the support area, it continue to go. All right. Hi Roger. 讲慢一点英文啊，不然很多马来西亚人听不懂。OK OK，好的好的，可以可以。All right, thank you for your feedback. Okay, so Roger was saying that asked me to speak slower in my English. Okay, all right. So okay, so over here, looking at this Aussie Cat. Okay, since it tested the support, but of course it has not go into the bull zone yet. Okay, so tentatively, okay, it is now reversing, okay, and meeting up with a new support. It seems like a higher support, a higher low continue to push. So by looking at this, okay, there will be a chance that the new resistance will be over here, which we have about another 20 pips to go. All right, so whether it will go into the bull, okay, continue the bull run, it depends whether it can break this resistance. All right, so when it can break this resistance, of course, this may be the chance that don't get yourself into the trap. Don't get yourself into a trap whereby when it hits the resistance, immediately you place a sell limit here. No, don't do that. Okay, don't do that, because there's a lot of so-called okay in the retail industry. There will be people telling you that this may be the time. Okay, this may be the time whereby a lot of these thing. What do we call the institutional? Okay, there will be so-called the institutional. Okay, will actually buy. Okay, it will start to wipe out the trend in the market. Okay, which is Yes, and maybe not true. Okay, so we have to be very tactful as well in any case. Okay, so in this case, okay, what are we looking at is that, there will be a time where this point of time at this resistance, if you set the sell limit here, when it touches, you are expecting it will go down straight away, correct? But institutional, okay, according to the forex retail market, there's a saying, okay, there's a saying, all right. When you hit the resistance, institutional will let it go up a bit, okay, then it will wipe down, okay. So by the time a lot of us will usually in the retail market will always have a very tight stop loss. That means to say, example, you only want to lose 10 to 20 pips, but you want to gain 100 to 200 pips. Okay, example. Okay, so institutional action will usually, they will wipe the seller for the sell limit first, whereby it will let the price, they will continue to push the price higher up to hit your SL, okay, your tight SL. So then after that, they will let go of the price, okay, collect all their profits and let go, then the price will come down. So you see, these are all saying. So these are all some saying in the retail industry. So however, whether it is true or not, don't ever sell limit here and you will get short. So what are we going to do is that, if for buyers, okay, buyers, one thing is that when it hits on the resistance, make sure it goes up, retest the resistance, which will become a support, and build up a new support like this, red, green, green, then continue the buy. Then you are pretty safe. As for seller, okay, be patient. If it hits on the resistance, let it come back, okay, to form a new resistance whereby green, red, red, okay, example, green, red resistance candle coming, then you start the selling, whereby in our system, pink arrow, aqua cuts, white cuts, purple, then more or less confirm the selling. Okay, then it will be much safer for you to sell. All right, then let's explain why we have an aqua cuts, white cuts, purple, to avoid all so-called the saying the institutional coming into wipe. Okay, so the wiping is saying, it's just a saying. Okay, it's not necessarily true, but just to be safe as a retail trader, that's what I'm suggesting. Okay, all right. Hi Hanson, how are you? Okay, so over here, tentatively Aussie CAD, we are still looking at a buy. Okay, if you want to buy, make sure you break the resistance, retest the resistance as a support level, forming a new support, and then buy. Okay, all right. So for sellers, make sure it hits the resistance, form a new resistance coming down. Okay, then according to our entry, then you enter for that trade. Okay, good. All right. So tentatively Aussie CAD still looking for a buy, but tentatively I won't be putting it into my list also. Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on. Aussie franc. Okay, Aussie franc, of course, from the bull, it has been retested once and is still going for the buy. As stated yesterday, I was saying, okay, so buying is possible, but not for selling. Okay, all right. But buyers, please take note of the resistance area, which is quite near also. All right, it's over here. So there is also quite a tight space for buyers to buy. So buyer, you want to buy, act the same way, break it, retest, then buy. Okay. All right. So Aussie yen, now looking at it, is still on the retracement. Somehow rather, okay, it is still forcing the higher low, which is the higher support, and higher support still continue. Okay, so sellers, if we are looking at selling for this, I will be looking at this point, whereby is still there will be a retracement over here. Looking at this point here, there's a okay, so buyers, you can't buy because it's very tight. Sellers, you can take note. Okay, however, this is a retracement. Now the retracement going to this point, okay, up here. Okay, so it may, okay, let me drag down. So over here, this area may be the ending of the retracement. So we do not know whether it is. so we have to monitor first. Okay, so leave it out for today as well. Okay, so Aussie Kiwi, yes, Aussie Kiwi looks good. Okay, Aussie Kiwi still has a bit of space for it to go. There's still some potential space for it to continue the buying. So at the moment, I will be still looking at Aussie Kiwi to buy. All right, congratulations, Alexandra. Okay, Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so tentatively, okay, just hang on with it. It will still go up for a little bit more. All right. Okay, so just be patient. Okay, just be patient. All right. So there may be a retracement today over here, and then build up a new support in H1. Then after that, it will continue to buy. Okay, so probably the support is maybe over here. Okay, oh yeah, just right now. Okay, so over here, if it's coming down to build a new support, and it will break the resistance easily and continue the buying. Okay, all right. So Aussie Kiwi is good to buy, but no for selling. Okay. All right, for Aussie dollar, one test, two tests, so it's very obvious that we are going into the bull. So buying is highly likely. Okay, so Aussie dollar, we shall not sell today. Okay, Aussie dollar. So looking at Aussie dollar, where is the possible place that it may stop? Okay, all right. So it may, okay, now tentatively yesterday it has a high over here and reaching the previous resistance as well. Okay, so this resistance is a newly built up resistance whereby from the support it become a resistance because it breaks and big selling off and tested once, whereby this new resistance has actually built up. So from this part here, okay, so from this part here, this part it actually formed a resistance. It told us this candle, okay, the hammer candle actually showed us that this resistance is valid. Okay, this resistance is valid. That's why the rejections from the market is very obvious. So the hammer actually hammer down and now retesting the resistance again. So tentatively, it may break the resistance because it's still in the bull. All right, but it may take a while to break. All right, so tentatively, let's observe first Aussie dollar. It may happen in the next hour. All right, in the next hour or probably in the next hour to break the resistance. If seller looking for a selling, probably we have to take note that it may need to wait for the second half of the day or the next day. All right, so not now. Okay, so I'm going to give it a miss today because our Aussie dollar is still in the bull run, trying to break the resistance. As you can see, it's actually moving higher. Okay, let's take this. Okay, let me insert this so that you can see it clearer. Okay, from here to here and to here. Okay, as you can see, this is a triangle, is looking like a V shape. But if you are looking at the whole scenario over here like this, okay, it is actually moving this way from the lowest point. From the lowest point here. Okay, this part. You can see that it's actually moving higher, low, higher support, higher low, higher support, higher low, higher support towards the resistance. So in this case, it's a sign of buying. So this sense doesn't make any sense for us to sell, okay, because it's a sign of buying. So a sign of buying is highly likely is going to break the resistance. So I'm not going to put this into my list. Okay, all right. So buyers, you can take note. Buyer can take note when it breaks the resistance, retest the resistance, forming new support, then continue the buying. Okay, all right. So yep, okay, so Euro Aussie. How about Euro Aussie? Let's take a look at Euro Aussie. All right, Euro Aussie. Yesterday, I guess everybody is very happy. Okay, yes, over here, Euro Aussie. When you are talking about Euro Aussie, yesterday I was saying that it hits on the resistance. Okay, so this is the place, this is the point where it actually opened up below the strongest resistance, then it start to sell. So today we are in the bear run. Okay, we are still in the bear running. Okay, so the bear running over here, you may see that over here they may have a support where the previous resistance over here, the previous resistance, it breaks through. So holding of the losses comes back here, it hits like a support. So upon hitting on this support, okay, I want it to break the support before I start trading. Okay, once it breaks the support, looks like it's breaking. Okay, so Euro Aussie is quite a good because you have good space, and this will become the resistance. Okay, so it is breaking the support, and now it seems like the breaking of the support reverse up with a new resistance. This is what I meant. Okay, new resistance below the support level, and it's good to sell. Okay, Euro Aussie, let's take a look. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, this is something good. Okay, so yeah, take note. Euro Aussie, I'm going to take this down. Okay, we have a high percentage of winning, so I'm going to take this into my list. Okay, I only take those selling trade more than 80% of winning rate, then I will put them into my list. Euro Aussie. Okay, all right, so EURCAD. Okay, yeah, that's my hint. Okay, so EuroCAD. Okay, we are also into the bear, but however, the bear since yesterday building up a support. Like I say, is I want it to break the resistance. Okay, break the support. Breaking the support, then it will start to go into the bear zone. Remember? Okay, so this support is in the bear zone that I want it to break. So same thing, EuroCAD. If we want to short, if we want to sell, okay, make sure it breaks the support level over here. Okay, this level is very strong. Oh no, we have a new one here. So it is still in the transition. Okay, so we have about 30 over pips to sell. Okay, so making sure that you have some selling resistance. Okay, always sell at the resistance area. All right, so over here, yep, it hits on the resistance right now. Okay, so over here, this is the resistance, as we can see. Okay, so once hit, it has a little V shape here. So once the next hour we form out with a green and red candle, then okay, we are ready to sell. So EuroCAD is one of them that we can be looking at to sell. Okay. How about Euro Pound? Euro Pound, yesterday I was saying that it's actually in the bull run. So now turning down, the bull run has actually turning down to test the support, but it's in the transition. Is it in the transition? No, this is only the retracement. A little retracement in the bull run. Okay, so once it has a new support, it may continue the bull. Okay, so I'm going to leave this alone. Okay, so buyers, you can take note. Okay, if there's a new support in H1, okay, new support in H1, that means it hits here. Okay, then you can get ready to buy. Okay, good space. We have about 25 pips of space that is good for you to get some profits. Okay, Euro yen, very obvious. We are still in the bull run, very near to the bear zone. Okay, very near to this bear zone here. So over here in this bear zone, okay, we are looking at this running up. Okay, so buyers, you still have around 30 pips to buy. 30 pips to buy for Euro yen. Okay, all right. Okay, so sellers stay away from Euro yen. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Yes, I'm something that I'm looking at. Euro Kiwi in the transition today looks like it has actually opened and go. Okay, it goes below the transition area, so that means there's a chance to sell. Okay, good. Euro Kiwi. This is something that just go out of the transition zone. So let's wait for a new resistance to form. Okay, usually when it comes down, don't sell straight away. Let it form a new resistance. Okay, then the resistance comes again. It shows that it has no more strength for the buying. Okay, it will continue the selling. Then we sell from the resistance area. Okay, all right. So Euro Kiwi, we can take note. How about Euro dollar? Euro dollar, we are also in the bear zone. Yesterday, yes, get some profit. Am I right? Okay, yes. Okay, we are over here. Also, same thing. We are getting in and out of the transition area. So now it's slightly below. You see, it went up for the past few hours ago. Okay, it went up, tested, and now come back again. So Euro dollar is something that we should be looking at to sell again. Okay, to sell again. But of course, by looking at the sideways ranging over here, the situation, Okay, so this part here is the support area. So take note of the support area from the movement until now. We have about 20 over pips to see if we have a chance to sell. Okay, if we have a chance to sell. If not, tentatively it doesn't show any. So let's wait for it to have a new resistance, which is I think around here. Okay, reverse up, then retrace upwards, hits on the resistance without breaking. A new resistance like this green and red candle form, then we shall start to sell. Okay, we have good space about 30 pips. So euro dollar is something that good also. Okay, then we shall continue the selling. Okay, all right. Okay, so next to go is pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, right? Okay, pound Aussie over here. Pound Aussie that we are looking at is that it is still somewhere in the middle, okay, meeting up with the resistance and it start to sell. Am I right? Okay, so from Monday, I already said that the selling is highly possible from here, but it's only a retracement. So waiting for it to break the support, then it may become a continuous selling again. Okay, but again is that it has break the support here, which is quite good, but we are now facing into another over here. All right, and this one over here, okay, but I think still good because it may go into a trending. So if there is a resistance below the support, we are actually trading in the retracement. So it may go a bit slower. Okay, as you can see, it may go a bit slower. All right, then if you want to sell against the trend, please take note that you are selling against the trend for pound Aussie. Okay, so is it fine that is it okay to sell against the trend? I wouldn't say no, but you must know your limit. Okay, once you are selling against the trend, take 5 and go. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think that's pretty fair. Okay, okay, so let's go to pound CAD. Pound CAD. Okay, pound CAD over here. Pound CAD from the day we has a support over here, it has already running up and with a higher support, higher low, and it's continue the moving towards the resistance. So you see, it seems like, oh, the resistance, then I start selling, then it become a bear. No, it's actually a retracement because now you can see very obvious it's a retracement, right? It hits on the support and now continue the buying. Okay, so higher support, higher low is towards the resistance area. That means a chance for breaking the resistance and a sign of buying strength. Okay, so buying is still possible for pound CAD. Okay, so let's move again to pound franc. All right, pound franc. Pound franc, very obvious, still in the bull, continue the running, higher support, higher low towards the resistance. A good example because it's breaking the resistance right now. Okay, it's breaking the resistance right now. So now can you see? Can you see that over here, when it come down again, test on the resistance, which will become a support, building a red green candle for a selling candle and a buying candle, then it will become a buy. Correct? Then it will continue the buying. So pound franc is still good for buying. No for selling. No for selling. Okay. All right. So pound yen. All right. Pound yen is actually now testing on the bull. The bull is testing on the bear zone from the transition. After the transition has actually completed for a selling. Okay, over here. After the selling off, and now it comes back. Okay, it comes back and it seems like it's breaking up. Okay, it's not, sounds like, I mean, no, seems like it's breaking out already. So pound yen looks like it's going for a buy. Okay, so a buy. There's a buy signal over here. All right, right here. But now you are very near to the resistance level. Do not buy now. Do not buy now. Okay, hang on. Wait for it to testing the resistance, and it will come back. When it come back, it may hit on the support level here, okay, or here, okay. Then when it start to build a new support, then you continue the buying, okay. Second, when it breaks the resistance and it come back to retest the resistance, set up a new buying, a new support signal, then you buy. Okay, so today pound yen no selling. Okay, no selling. My favorite pound yen has gone. Okay, all right, so let's go. Okay, Pound Kiwi, Pound Kiwi. Okay, Pound Kiwi today we are still in the bull. Okay, this is still in the transition area. So it is still in the transition area, pondering around, you know. Okay, so yesterday I was saying that Pound Kiwi, do we stand a chance to sell? Yes, we did. Okay, so we do sell a bit from this about 70 over pips, the chance that we sell. Then we sold once. Okay, and over here support, it hits on the transition. And this transition, the support of the transition, and now it's moving back upwards. So as you can see how I analyze, okay, this is the area whereby it's the from the bull transiting to become a bear. When it go out of this range, it become a bear market. So I will take note to sell for the next few days or maybe the next few weeks. Okay, but however, okay, this has not go out yet. It has not break down into the bear zone yet. Okay, so it's still in the transition. It may go either way. So so we have to be very careful. Hopefully, we will have a new resistance, a lower resistance going to the support. Okay, lower resistance going to the support. Every lower resistance going to the support is a sign of strength to sell to break the support. Okay, in the olden days, there's always saying that, you know, if there's a support, one hits, two hits, three hits, four hits, as the many times the hit of the support getting weaker. Okay, yes and no. Okay, it depends. If you have a hit here and you go up, okay, to the highest of the resistance, then you come back and hit again and go up, and that's called ranging. That's called sideways. It will not give you a sign that the support is getting weaker. Okay, that is not true. All right. If you are seeing things like one hit of the support and it go up again to form a lower resistance, okay, a lower resistance from the previous, and come back and hits the support and go again, and the resistance is lower than the previous resistance, and come back to hit the support and carry on, and so on. Okay, yes, that will actually tells you, okay, the support is getting weaker. Okay, the support is getting weaker because the pushing of the support only reached to a certain level and it stopped, and the new resistance come in to test the support. So the resistance is lower than the previous resistance. Then that is the correct reading of the support with many hits. It getting weaker. Okay, that is the rationale behind it. All right. Okay, so pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar. All right, so let's move pound dollar. Pound dollar, same thing. We are in the bull. Okay, we have traded some retesting, and now with a higher support. No. Okay, now today, higher support again. No for selling, but good for buying. Okay, buyers can take note. You have estimated around 40 over pips to buy. Okay, but no for selling. Definitely no for selling. Okay, so same thing. You want to buy, wait for a new support. All right. Okay, so tentatively by looking at all this, okay, we are good. Okay, so dollar CAD. So come in for dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, we are in the bear. Okay, so over here, the bear zone, the bear is running with a support. It retraces upwards, coming again, and now go up again and come back again. All right, so looks like a higher support, correct? Okay, let me zoom out again. So it seems like the whole thing is actually running from, it's a bull market, correct? Yes, it seems like it's a bull, but the bull has actually run this way, okay, go up, and now it stopped. Coming down, and now it's facing a resistance over here in the bear market. The bear has ran through and now running into the resistance and now coming here. Okay, so today, dollar CAD, seems like dollar CAD is going to sell, correct? But we must find a very significant, very obvious resistance that give us the sign that we should be selling. Okay, so over here, looking at this part here, okay, as you can see, there's a green red candle. Okay, a green red candle over here. So there's a sign of resistant selling. But looking at this is what I meant by from the support, higher support towards the resistance. So either it will break the resistance, it's a sign of strength, okay, to buy. But remember, this is a bear. So since this is a bear, this is a bear, and the breaking of the resistance, is it easy? Ask yourself. No, it is not. So we have an opportunity to look out for a selling trade in this dollar CAD today. Okay, once it hits on the resistance over here, H1 here, as you can see, one try, two try, three try, it's all in the same level. All right. So now coming back again, so a lot of resistance from the left to the right over here. Okay, since February until now. Okay, so this is one way that we can look out for. Okay, for the past few days, the resistance. Once it hits on the resistance without breaking, a new resistance that formed with green, red candle, okay, get ready to look out for your entry point. Okay, so dollar CAD is something that I'm going to look at. Okay, all right, dollar CAD. And how about dollar franc today? Dollar franc are very obvious. We are still looking for a buy. Bull market is still running. So yes, so look out for the support which is now happened. The buyers has already entered into the market, and the resistance is here. So it's very near. If you want to buy now, I will advise you not to. Okay, be patient, not to. You have already missed one buying opportunity here. So no more. Okay. So let's wait for the next one. Okay. Dollar yen. Oh, dollar yen is still in the zone here. Usually when it comes to a zone here, you know I'm not going to trade. Okay, so it's going to be fluctuation. There's a lot of fluctuation, a lot of turbulence. So I'm not going to risk my money into this kind of trade. Okay, all right. So Bitcoin, coming into the Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin, yes, we have a couple, very lovely couple that actually have scam and worth of 4.5 billion of Bitcoin. So now what we are going to look at is that I do not know how the trial is going to be. So rocket high prices that actually pushes the price to go again like over 68 something. Okay, but I guess today the federal law, I don't know whether how the federal law is going to take care of them. Okay, but I'm still looking very optimistic. Okay, this thing is still very optimistic for looking at 48. So today, like I said yesterday, we are meeting up with one resistance over here that actually will give a breather for the bull in this Bitcoin. Okay, so let's take a break. Okay, for buyers who want to enter now. Okay, so probably you have to wait for a little while, the next few hours or probably tomorrow, to see if there's a new support, okay, coming again, and then it will continue the push to 48. Okay, all right. Send me your check. Okay, send me your check, and I will actually send it over to some places of the orphanage. Okay, all right. Good run, good run. Okay. Okay, so 48 is still my target, okay, in Bitcoin. So we have actually achieved from about 34.5 to 43, which is a very good good run in Bitcoin. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Riano. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we don't have really a lot of Bitcoin investor here. If we have a lot of Bitcoin investor viewers in here, leave me a comment. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's about all for the today. Let me see what do we have here. Okay, we are going to sell. Okay, right. We are going to sell Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Euro Kiwi, Euro dollar, and dollar CAD. So we're going to miss out all the pound, we're going to miss out all the Aussie, focus on the euro and the dollar CAD. Okay, all right. So thank you so much for coming into this session, guys. Every day we shall wish you good luck in your trading, bountiful of profits, and also remember to click on the like button, subscribe, and ring up the bell. All right. Okay, so I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, if you have any question, remember to leave me a comment, and see you tomorrow again. All right, I shall see you tomorrow. This is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. See you.